Two, I don't know where he is. And three, like, why does that matter? Why is this the first thing that you're hitting me up saying? Talking about where is he? Is he staying with you?
She getting on top tonight, yeah. I'm out that Glock tonight, oh yeah. We gon' start tonight, yeah. That pussy getting hard tonight, yeah. You gon' need a vet tonight. I'm beating that cat tonight. You need a hat tonight. I'm pulling that hair tonight, yeah. Yeah. She want a sweet tonight, oh yeah. That booty look good tonight.
What is up? T1N. Me and my sister are having sister time.
But we can't tell you about it.
And we're eating Chinese food. And we're watching a video. But later on, today, I'm gonna be doing
Let's add toothpaste.
I'm going to be eating spicy hot noodles and reacting to how hot they are, because I've only eaten the hot one, not the extreme one, so we bought that one. She's not even listening to me, she's just watching this. Like, we have like some bomb ass freaking Chinese food.
We're doing it. There's a little bit in here
Bomb.
for your entertainment purposes only.
So that's what we're gonna be doing in the next video. What is that?
Like 5 minutes about every little thing, like, oh yeah, I enjoy doing YouTube. Dude, I love doing YouTube too. So here's my YouTube story. Like, literally, she would go
and
off
my
and off
sauce.
every minute. I love to talk.
And the other one is on the
Nice
floor.
to just like be quiet and listen to someone else for once, but like this girl went on. So me and this girl were sitting there for like 30 or 40 minutes. I'm literally like texting my friends like, hello, like, are you guys done? Are you done? I walked back to their car with her, and they're literally just like sitting there laughing. I'm like, hello, like, you guys kind of like abandoned me. But I want you guys to remember that I have only known this girl for about an hour, right? So when we go back to my friends, and my friends were like, okay, like, we're gonna like go back out there, we're gonna start hanging out and stuff, she instantly, for some reason, like, switched her demeanor, and she started to act annoyed, and she was like, you know what, I'm actually just gonna like go home, like, here's my number, just like text me and we can hang out or whatever. And I got weirded out, because I was like, why did she just like her demeanor by it changing? I mean, like, when she saw my friends and she saw that like I don't know, like, it was just like weird, like, she just all of a sudden switched. Like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, that one friend who gets jealous when you hang out with other friends, because they're like, no, I want you to myself, like, that kind of person. But keep in mind, I've known her for an hour, but she was acting like that, and it was kind of, like, weird. So she was like, oh, I'm gonna dip, or whatever, like, we already added each other on Snapchat. I do not give my phone number away right away, because you never know who you are talking to. Like, this is a lesson for you guys. If you are like meeting people for the first time, do not give them your phone number right away, because you do not understand the power behind a phone number. You can like type in a phone number online, pay $1.99 to find out where that person lives, their criminal history, all like their family members, everything. So do not just give your number out to random people. Give them your Snapchat and make sure you have your geolocation turned off, just in case you never know. We only stay there for maybe like 30 minutes more. My friend drops me off at my house, and literally the second I step into my door, this girl texts me, and she's like, I had a great time tonight, like, you're such a cool vibe, whatever, like, I would love to like hang out again. And of course, like, I had a good time too with her. Like, obviously I did pick up on the whole like yes man thing, but like, some people do that when they meet people for the first time, so it wasn't like a big deal to me. So we ended up making plans to like go and hang out and like go get Starbucks or something like the next day, because I mean, I have the time, and I guess she did too. So the next day comes, and she asks me if she could come over to my house, and obviously I wasn't comfortable with that, because I've had experiences with like weird people. So like, I'm not gonna just, I don't care if you're a girl. She's like, I'm not gonna do anything. Like, you think I'm a crazy person or something? Like, girl, I have known you for about a day. Like, I'm not gonna just let you come to my house. We ended up meeting halfway, because she lived like all the way like downtown Phoenix, and I live more towards going like by Nevada. Am I sweating? So I live like more up, like going towards Nevada, and she lives more like downtown. So like, we're about like an hour away. So like I said, we ended up just like meeting halfway at like a random Starbucks, just so we could like get coffee and like talk and get to know each other a little bit more, because I mean, I didn't really know what else we were gonna do. Everything went fine, like literally no issues. Like, I can't even like say like there was a problem. She wasn't acting weird. Like, everything was normal. Like, no problems at all. I really was like starting to like her. I was like, this Chelsea girl is kind of cool. Like, we actually relate on a lot of the same stuff, like the exact same things. But like I said, she could have just been a yes man. But like, when she was going on these tangents about how much she liked each of these things, it made me feel like, oh, she's actually like into it. Because I was slowly like not really being friends with somebody, another influencer, like, this is no shade or anything, we just kind of like grew apart. Like, when people aren't really like on the same page about certain things, and you guys aren't into the same stuff, you just grow apart. So me and this girl started hanging out, like I said, almost every other day, if not every single day. So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to the first incident of this girl showing that she is a complete psychopath. So the first week of September, I ended up flying to LA, and I had this plan of just staying there for like a week or whatever, just to like hang out with my friends, you know, see what's going on, because honestly, Arizona does get kind of dry and boring sometimes. Like right now it's like cool or whatever, because like I've been like chilling with all my friends and stuff, but at the time, I was feeling very Demi Lovato lonely. So I ended up hitting up my ex-boyfriend, and I was like, you should let me like interview you for like a video, like this could be like some cool content. So he ended up coming over, Denzel interviewed us, asked us like random questions. So I ended up finishing the video, I posted a Snapchat like, you guys, like you're not gonna believe like who I'm here with right now, like you guys gonna have no like idea, like you're gonna be shook when you see this. He ended up texting me like, dude, who is it, who is it, who is it, like who is it? So keep in mind, Chelsea has no idea that like I was filming this video with my ex-boyfriend, because I didn't really tell her about it, because it was very on the spot, like, oh, like fuck it, like let's film this video. So she ends up responding to my Snapchat story saying like, oh dude, who is it, you never told me about this. And I'm like, oh, it's Jen, it's my ex-boyfriend, like it was the guy, like I interviewed him for a video. And literally like I just saw her character, like her little Bitmoji just go like she was like typing and everything got deleted and just boom. So I like said like ... question mark, like what happened? And she was like, K, and like swiped out of it. K? I really don't understand the issue. Like, why are you mad that I'm filming a video with my ex-boyfriend? Like, I don't see any like problem with that. Plus, you don't know him, so it's like, why are you upset about anything? So I literally like let it go. I really did not care. Like, I am in such a chill mood, you guys. Like, I don't know what happened to me in like the past year, but I am in such like, honestly, after that Carl situation, I don't care about anything anymore. Like, I am very just like, no drama. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear about that. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm trying to relax. Like, my blood pressure is getting too high. Like, I don't got time for this. So, like I said, I let that shit go and I did not care. But I also didn't hear from her for like 3 days until she like randomly hit me up again. Keep in mind, I was trying to reach out to her, but she would literally like not even open my messages. Not left unread. She wouldn't even open up the snap.
Where's the fork? Oh, yeah.
So finally,
that's a good
I
one.
sent her something again, and I'm like, yo, like, is there actually a problem? Because I'm confused. And she proceeded to like go off on me and tell me like, I don't know why, like, you're associating with this guy that hurt you. You told me that he hurt you, that he did all these things to you. Like, why are you associating with him? Like, why are you putting yourself in that position to get hurt again? And literally, I'm just sitting here, like, looking at my phone as she's typing all these things out. And I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? I'm literally having Denzel interview us for content on my channel. I'm not trying to fall back in his lap and like, oh my god, let's be in love again. Like, no. You're my ex. I don't not going back. I'm good. Like, we literally filmed a video. So I was confused as to why she was like going off on me as if like she was like my best friend for years that I've been like crying to her about or something. Like, I told her a very short summary of like our relationship because we were talking about boyfriends one day. I did not like, oh my god, he ruined my life because he didn't. Like, it wasn't that deep for her to go off on me like that for no reason. So I literally remember responding like, you need to chill out, and just like closing the thing and not going back in there for another day, because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? So like I said, I did not speak to this girl for like another day, and she ends up hitting me up again saying, so where was he staying? What do you mean, where was he staying? She was like, oh, is he staying in your hotel room with you? Like, bitch, what the fuck are you going on about? I was like, what? Like, one, how does that concern you? Two, I don't know where he is. And three, like, why does that matter? Why is this the first thing that you're hitting me up saying? Talking about where is he staying? And she's like, oh, I'm just like making sure that you're not doing anything dumb or making mistakes. Girl, at the time I was 21, so I was like, girl, I'm 21 years old. Why are you trying to like run my life? We've known each other for about a month. What is going on right now? She's like, oh, sorry, I'm not trying to be pushy. I just care a lot for my friends and I don't want to see them make mistakes. Like, okay, and if I'm gonna make a mistake, let me, but like, I'm not, like, I know what I'm doing. And now I was actually starting to get annoyed, so I told her, I said, girl, it's not that deep. I don't want to argue about something that is literally pointless, especially since we just became friends. Like, I really don't want to do this right now, so like, can we drop this and move on? And she's like, fine, I agree, like, we'll let it go, it's whatever. So after that incident, everything went back to normal when I got back home. We started hanging out again, and everything was like good to go, no issues. So now we're gonna fast forward towards the end of October when I started seeing my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. By seeing, I mean like we were going on dates all the time, like we were in the little like honeymoon phase of like wanting to like always go here and do this, like let's go hiking here, let's go do this, like basically being all over the place and being all over each other basically. And once again, surprise, Chelsea had an issue. Because I wasn't hanging out with her every other day or every single day, now she had a problem. And she literally went off on me. She was like, dude, like I don't know what's going on, like we're supposed to be best friends, and you're putting this guy before me, you're putting him above me, like this is not like okay, like friends don't treat each other like that. Going on this whole tangent about nothing. First of all, sis, we've known each other for about a month now, so you're gonna have to go ahead and like sit down and relax and stop acting
You can't
like
see it,
we've been
but
together for years. And I just like threw you in the trash can or something, and I'm not talking to you. I'm literally seeing you still like 2 or 3 times a week. I just want to also see the guy that I'm interested in, you know? So she ends up proceeding to tell me like, oh dude, you don't understand, you don't get it, like you don't know where I'm coming from, and she just cut the conversation there and that was done. I did not talk to this girl for maybe a week or a week and a half after this because I genuinely got creeped out because I was like, dude, like, I have like had like friends, like, I'm not gonna like say her name, but I had a friend in the past when I was living in LA. We were only friends for a couple of months, but this girl, I kid you not, would just show up places. Like me and my friends would be out to dinner and she'd be like, dude, like I'm down the street, and I'm like, how do you even know where we are? She would not be invited to places and she would still show up somehow. Like I don't know. There are some people in this world that like once they become your friend, they think that you guys have to be attached to the hip, and clearly this is what Chelsea thought. So like I said, I haven't seen this girl for about a week and a half. She reaches out to me again and she tells me to meet her at Barbecue, which is a barbecue restaurant like more towards like the Phoenix area. And I mean, honestly, I was just like hungry in the moment, so I was like, okay, like let me go entertain her and see what she has to say. She turned it into a big ass deal once and again, like, oh, you're neglecting me, like you're not being like the best friend that you're supposed to be. And I'm literally like trying to process like, how does this girl not realize that we've only known each other for about a month, and like she's acting like I need to be attached to her hip at all times. Like I have never experienced someone like that before, so I'm like genuinely confused as to like why this is such a serious big deal. But like I understand some people take things a lot deeper, so I listened to her, I heard her out, we ended up eating or whatever, we went to Fashion Square, walked around a little bit, then we went separate ways. So I thought everything was fine again. It wasn't. So now my 22nd birthday is coming up and she's asking me if I want to make any plans for it, do I want to do like a party or whatever. But honestly, you guys, like I am over birthdays. Like I really don't care. After I made 21, it doesn't matter until I turn 30, and then 40, and then 50, and then 60. So like I don't even care about my birthday until I turn 30. So I told her, I was like, dude, like I really don't care to like do anything big. I'm probably just gonna go and spend time with my family because I haven't been spending that much time with them at the moment. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with them, and then we're probably gonna do like cake or whatever. She's like, oh, can I come along or whatever? And I'm like, oh, like it's just gonna be like me and my family. And she got upset. So let me tell y'all what happened the day after my birthday that genuinely pissed me off, because this guy is so nice, and he was like he's not rich or whatever, so I'm not expecting like a guy that I'm dating to go and buy me like all this jewelry and all this nice stuff, especially since we're just dating and we're not in like an official relationship yet. So the fact that he even got me something in general for my birthday was like meaningful and was like special to me. So I would always wear bandanas. So he ended up getting me all these different kinds of bandanas that I didn't have already. Then I was also talking to him about like my interest in art and how I like to draw. So he ended up getting me an art set as well. Like I know those are like little things, but that means he was paying attention to what I was saying and actually like got me something that I was interested in and like would be useful for me. So I was extremely flattered. I was so happy because every guy that I've ever dated has never gotten me anything on Valentine's Day, never got me birthday presents, like literally nothing. So I was like, wow, this is the first time a guy does like a nice gesture. I don't care if it's not like a fucking ring or like a bracelet or something. Like I wasn't expecting anything in general. So I'm over here like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. So I get my phone and I'm like, look, Chelsea, like look what he got me. And guess who had a problem? Chelsea. I don't know what she said. This bitch said, you didn't tell me that you wanted a gift. I would have gotten you something better than that whack ass shit that he just got you. First of all, bitch, I'm happy with what I got. He literally did not have to get me anything, but he's still supposed to. Like, I didn't ask for anything for my birthday. I'm turning 22 years old. If you're still expecting gifts at 21, you need to grow up and go get your own shit. So I'm not expecting anything, like I said. And the fact that he got me something, and then she wants to shut it down and be like, oh, that fat ass shit that he bought you, I would have got you something better. That was not okay to me, and I genuinely got mad, and I told her to fuck off that day. When I tell you I had to delete Snapchat off my phone, like I could have just logged out, but I literally deleted the app out of frustration, because the amount of times, beep, 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 she kept calling me for a solid hour, until, like, I got to the point of deleting the fucking app. I was so annoyed and stressed out. I'm like, it's literally like the day after my birthday. I should be happy. I'm like, oh, my birthday. Like,
in the middle of the fucking desert.
Okay, guys. That was hard. I'm sweating. Sweating. Sweating, Jasmine. Sweating.
It's whatever, like I don't care. But keep in mind, I'm remembering all this, like this is the third time in a few months that you have blown up on me over something so minimal and got so upset with me over nothing. And just
my sister bought these yogurt things.
So, like, I'm not
These Welch yogurts.
so in that moment, I decided
Try
I'm
it.
gonna slow slowly start to like distance myself from this girl. Like I'm not just gonna cut her off randomly because I feel like she might like do something crazy because of how she's been acting in the past. That was like my idea in my head. Like I'm just gonna slowly like distance.
Which is good, but I don't like
for
them.
like the next like week or two, we
If that
didn't
makes
see
sense.
each other. We just like talk through like Snapchat or whatever. Just like, oh, this is what I'm doing today. Like she would try to like make plans, but like I said, I wasn't.
My
really,
lips
like,
are burning
at the moment because I was like genuinely kind of like pissed off with her. Now we're in December and I ended up going to LA for like 2 weeks. I was staying with Steven at the time and I could see that this girl was like still viewing all of my stories, still like watching everything that I was doing, but she wasn't in contact with me at all. So it was 2 weeks that I went to LA. She would not snap me, she wouldn't talk to me. I mean, I wasn't reaching out either, so like I know the phone goes both ways, but like I wasn't reaching out and she wasn't reaching out to me. Probably, I'm going to assume, because she saw me hanging out with other people and it made her mad again. So now we're at the part where Chelsea officially gets the boot because she showed her like true crazy. Like I genuinely do not understand how a 22-year-old acts like this. So because me and the boy that I was seeing ended up making it official, I decided to get him something cute for Christmas. So I always wear this like, I don't have it on right now, but I always would wear this like life symbol. It was like a hieroglyph. I don't know how to pronounce it. Siri, what was the name of the symbols that Egyptians used?
Hieroglyphics?
Hieroglyphics! So I'm going to a symbol that like had that thing on it. So I wanted to get him like a little one too because it represents life. And I don't know, I just thought that was like sweet. So I got it for him out.
So,
in that same day that we ended
that
up,
was pretty hot.
Chelsea
Jasmine should have tried her with
hey,
me.
like, I know you're back in town. Can I give you
She didn't want him.
gift? Like send me your address and I'm gonna
She's been whack.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
but, like, Chelsea, you scare me, so I'm
that's
not
what we're
gonna
doing.
give you my address unless you just pull up on
Like
me
my lips are really hot.
it may be an
And my nose is running right now.
But
But
if we stop being friends,
yeah.
or what if you get mad again? Are you just gonna show up to my